Alright, welcome back everyone, Zaf here to a very juicy video where we test out the brand new limit break system because it is busted. Let me tell you, we just got 20 of the condensed energy, so let me show you what it's like to limit break a core because the stats we gain, the combat power we gain are just absurd. You want to see it, and also I'll go over the brand new cores, seeing which ones are good, seeing which ones are bad, and which ones are probably going to be meta. That way you know for sure which cores to look out for because there's a ton, and some of them just aren't that good, but some of them are honestly pretty darn OP. But just as a usual reminder, do not forget to support us. The link is down below. That way, I can send you a bunch of free codes, like the ones you see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 codes right now, with more coming out, so just support, don't think it's free. And also, you want to join our Discord server, we have a lot of active giveaways you don't want to miss out on, so join our Discord and support us. You'll get a lot of benefits from doing so. And speaking of benefits, we have Mortal Burrito, the first comment to our last video. Here's your shout to enjoy that juicy exclusive Discord role. Now let's go ahead and exit so I can show you these brand new cores and also the brand new system. First off, I do have to find a core I do want to limit break because these resources are so hard to get. It took me ages to get enough, so let me go into here, let's go to cores, and then let's go to a good one. I think I do have a good jinwoo core right over here if I can find it. This one here, 5% attack percentage, and crit damage. This one should do so. Let's limit break it. As you can see, it costs 20 for that new material, where we can go from level 10 all the way to level 15, increasing the max attainable level. The stat value maximum is also increased, and the only requirement is to hit level 10 on the core. So let's limit break our first one, 20 and 100k gold, and boom, let's do it. Limit break a success, and there is no way we just gained 50. Wait, that's like over. Whoa, that's a lot of attack right there. The max value just went up by an insane amount. I am impressed. So 53.34% is the max now on our cores. That's what I call juicy. Now let's see what the level up system is like. So if we tab out, let's see, we can level up regularly or using these materials here, which should be better. We can go all the way to level 15. Actually pretty simple to do so. The requirements aren't too high, which is very good. But the only caveat is it looks like the stat gains we get are random as well. So let me try this out. We're going to 15. As you can see, we have a range of stats we can get, so either this goes up by 1.75% or it goes up by 16.5%, and this one here, 175 to 1845. So hopefully we do get the max rolls on these or we are absolutely cooked. So the highest values are 16 and 18. Let's see what we get here. 16 and 1800. Level up, please. Give us something good. We got around 10 and around 1200. You know what? That's actually not too bad. We'll take it. That was pretty close to the max. Now, if we go to enhance, what happens here? Same thing. Whoa, that's expensive. 5 of those materials. Before it was 3 materials. Now it's 5. Ooh, that's going to hurt. But let's just do this. Let's get all our stats up. We get 192 power each run. 417. Ooh, that's a lot of power. This is what I call one juicy system. So here comes all attack, and yeah, almost maxed out. Beautiful. We just maxed out a core for the first time, and our damage should see a big rise as a result. So with the brand new hard mode coming out, limit breaking your cores is going to be an absolute must. That way you ensure you're on the top charts to get that skin reward. But you can see here 53.34%. Let's compare it to another core we have. For example, we have this one here for damage increase. So we have attack percentage, damage increase. Let's grab this one and test out how much attack we gain just out of curiosity. So we're at 41337. If I swap out my core, let's see what our attack will be like. Let's go to cores. Let's swap this out. Press change and see if I can find the core here. Boom. This one should be okay. Attack percentage, damage increase, who cares? Equip. So 41337. We lost around, what, 8,000 power from the swap. That's a lot. And we lost about, I would say, around 1,600 attack. So that is a big amount. 1,600 attack is not easy to get. So just from the brand new core system, we're greeted by a lot of bonus stats. Damage increase, crit damage, crit rate, whatever you want. You can get on your cores, and you get a fantastic result out of them. So I do want to cover the brand new cores as well. We do have a few. Let me see if it looks better in our codex. That way I can go through each one and we don't miss any. So in our codex, let's go to cores. That way we can see, boom, here are all the brand new cores. The first one we have is the punishment of the Crimson Apex. So, as you jump in, when the user has 20% of their MP or less, they recover mana equal to 30% of their maximum mana. That's actually a lot. So imagine Cha, imagine Mirai, imagine Alicia, who are hunters that are so mana hungry. When their mana drops to this point, they regain a ton of mana instantly. 30% is a ton. It can make the difference between major DPS, so this is a crazy change. This could, I wouldn't say will, but it could change the meta for the guild boss. This will be very viable because look at the alternatives. For example, this gives us 30% mana, but the other ones we have are just not that good. We have this one giving us a power gauge increase of 3% every 10 seconds, which is fine, don't get me wrong. But this one here, allowing our mana to recover by insane amounts instantly, is honestly much better. We have this one here as well. It gives us a 5% regen to our mana, which is pretty good too. So over a very long battle, this can be pretty good, but your ultimate isn't coming up every 20 seconds, that's for sure. At least not on every single hunter, but some hunters will get that bonus being applied, so this is a very good core. For hunters that can use their ultimate much faster, but this one isn't honestly too bad. 30% is alright, only activating one time though, so the other core is technically better in longer battles because it does activate more often, where if the battle is 2 minutes long and your ultimate does reach this proc right here every single time, you do get a 30% regen just by the 2-minute mark, but again, this one is more circumstantial, the other one is guaranteed, making it honestly in my eyes a pretty good option. Now next up for our body core, we have these two right here, let's check it out. Increases offense by 6% when mana is 50% or below. This one's going to be tough to activate if you think about it. When it comes to our current defense hunters, we have Go, we have Charlotte, we have Thomas Andre. Thomas Andre and Go don't really have mana consumption to a degree where this effect will be applied pretty quickly. When it comes to Charlotte, she can get us off quicker, but with Go Gunny and Thomas Andre, yeah, this one just won't really work. How about this one here? It's defense at 70% or fewer HP. This one seems more usable. You can jump and get hit and get a 6% defense increase, so not too bad. This one can be usable. Compared to our current ones right now, we have this one where it's damage reduction. Who cares about that? And this one here does give us a shield, which is alright, depending on if we need shields being applied to our hunters. But overall, I would say if we want more damage coming in, and we do kind of cheese it, so the activation is applied, this one can be the better one for damage, but this one here is pretty good for shields. It's pretty good for getting, shield effects off, so it depends what we're looking for. But overall, the brand new one is pretty good. This one here, not so much. Very hard to apply. Only applying to certain hunters like Charlotte, who can reach that mark, but overall, I would say this one is better because we can proc it much faster. Now let's jump into our mind one next. Let's see what we have. We have a 6% attack bonus when your mana is 50% or below. Not too bad. It can be procced eventually. Won't take too long, especially for attack scaling hunters. A lot of them do have mana issues, so this can work. Even for Jinwoo, you can proc it pretty quickly. This one gives us a critical hit damage increase on our core attacks by 20%, so Yuso Hyun can use this one. Gogun, he can use this one too. He does use core attacks quite often, giving him nice damage. This is good for simulation game modes too, where we can run a core attack route, that being on our hunters, but overall, this one isn't a must. We just don't have too many core damage related hunters. We have Alicia, of course, that counts for it too. So only certain hunters can use this one, compared to our other ones where we do get 5% attack and a crit damage bonus on our basic skills when we ultimate. So it's honestly a toss up between which one we want to use. I think based on the math that was done, these two cores right here, there's hardly a difference between them, and this brand new one here, it'll be hard to reach, so I think this one is arguably worse because, if you think about it, by the time we reach the 50% mark, we could have just had the 5% increase in attack the entire time, so, I mean, this one just feels better right off the bat, this one not so much. This one can be good, depending on the hunter in question, of course. And this one here, again, it's fine, but I do think the 5% attack is better. So these two right here are the only usable ones I see out of those cores. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is just our brief analysis. Overall, the new cores are fine, some of them are good, but most of them are pretty mid. Though cores in general, when it comes to their passives, yeah, they're all going to be fairly mid, so don't worry too much. You're mostly focused on the stats they provide, the core stats and not the core passives. The passives are alright, but the stats are where the real bonuses are. So, hope Hope you enjoyed the video. We finally got our first core that gives us the 15 level bonus. Oh, not this one here. Where is it? We lost it. Boom. This one here, 53.34% attack. Yeah, that's what I call pure juice. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, to subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment what you think. That way I know you want more videos like this. On that note, this is your Code King Zaf, signing out.